Hello and a very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning in to News 9 Live. You're watching this special edition of our top stories from a studio live here in the National Capital Region. And this jacket right here has been tailor-made for me by Paul Moore. Let's get right into the top news stories of the hour. Now, in another revelation, the son of prominent Sikh community leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar, who was killed in June this year, has disclosed that his father, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, maintained regular contact with Canadian intelligence officers in the months leading up to his killing in British Columbia in June. Now, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau informed the House of Commons about this case, which we all know now, which he says is credibly linked to India. Now, India has denied those absurd claims, calling for more evidence to be put out so that India can carry out its own due action in that particular matter. But Balraj Singh Nijjar, who's 21 years old, the son of now slain Hardeep Singh Nijjar, shared that his father had been engaging with officers from the Canadian Security Intelligence Service, meeting once or twice a week, including just days before his fatal shooting on the 18th of June. Now, these meetings commenced in February this year and intensified over the following months. Additionally, Balraj Singh Nijjar, the son of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, 21 years old, revealed that he himself attended a meeting between his father and the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the RCMP, in the previous year, during which particular meeting they were made aware of the threats against Hardeep Singh Nijjar's life. Now, as a precautionary measure, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, according to the son of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, was asked and advised to stay at home. Hardeep Singh Nijjar was an outspoken advocate for the Khalistan movement, which seeks an independent Sikh homeland in India's Punjab region. He was fatally shot by two masked assailants in the parking lot of Surrey's Guru Nanak Sikh Gurdwara, where he served as the president. Now, Prime Minister Trudeau informed the Parliament that the intelligence services were actively investigating quote-unquote credible information pointing to a quote-unquote potential link between the Indian government and the murder. Now, India's government has firmly denied these allegations, dismissing them as absurd and motivated. But over the years, Balraj Singh Nijjar, he recounted that his father had received numerous threatening messages urging him to cease his advocacy for Sikh independence. These messages including ominous statements like, if you don't stop talking about Khalistan, we'll come and kill you. We know where you live. We know the Gurdwara that you go to. We know where your family is. The usual threat lines were followed. Now, although these threats were consistently reported to the police, neither Hardeep Singh Nijjar nor his son Balraj Nijjar concealed their beliefs, their feelings, because they felt they were protected under the Canadian law. They believed they were exercising their own freedom of speech and were not involved in any wrongdoing. Now, adding another layer to this narrative, Gurpatwant Singh Panu, a US-based spokesman for the group Sikhs for Justice and a close associate of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, has also disclosed in a recent interview this very week that Nijjar had approached Canadian authorities inquiring about the possibility of wearing a bulletproof vest in the weeks preceding his killing. According to Gurpatwant Singh Pannun, Nijjar made this inquiry in April or in May, is what he is quoted as saying in that interview, and the agencies responded that they could not provide such protection to him. Moreover, Nijjar had informed Gurpatwant Pannun a year earlier that Canadian authorities had in fact alerted him about a threat on his life, with notification notification occurring shortly after the July 2022 shooting, wherein the death of Ripudaman Singh Malik, who had been acquitted in the 1985 Air India terrorist bombings that had come into the fore. Now, this is what we're picking up. Another revelation. The son of prominent Sikh community leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar, he's come out and said and disclosed that his father, in fact, did maintain regular contact with the Canadian intelligence officers, especially in the months leading up to his killing.
No, not in that meeting. It was that was not a bilateral meeting. It was a meeting of a number of countries, and it did not come up in that meeting. But we have engaged with our Indian counterparts on this issue and urged them to fully cooperate with the Canadian investigation. I don't want to preview the conversations he will have in that meeting, but as we've made clear, we've raised this. We have engaged with our Indian counterparts on this and encouraged them to cooperate with the Canadian investigation, and we continue to encourage them to cooperate.
The engagement you had with the Indians, do you see sense of cooperation from them?
I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to speak to our private diplomatic conversations.
Well, so Matthew Miller over there, not really divulging the right kind of information, but has said that we have urged our counterparts to cooperate with the Canadian authorities on this one. Meanwhile, why it's important to look at how the United States is posturing itself is because External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, he's in Washington DC and he's going to be engaging with a number of delegates. Now, Jaishankar and Anthony Blinken are expected to meet, and that meet will be held amid the ongoing diplomatic crisis between India and Canada. Apart from Blinken, Jaishankar will also meet United States' trade representative, Ambassador Catherine Tai, the White House officials and members of the US administration, business leaders and think tanks as well. Although officials from both sides were silent about the agenda of the meeting, the diplomatic crisis between its traditional ally Canada and now India is expected to come up prominently during the talks.